The call is growing louder across America. Release all the files. New reports claim the U.S. Department of Justice may have withheld more Jeffrey Epstein-related documents than legally required, reigniting public outrage and demands for transparency. Jeffrey Epstein, the disgraced financier, who died in federal custody in 2019 while awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges, remains at the center of one of the most controversial cases in modern U.S. history. While some court documents have been released over the years, critics argue that key records are still being kept from the public. According to recent legal filings and investigative reporting, the DOJ allegedly retained documents that could have been disclosed under existing disclosure laws. These files reportedly include internal communications, witness-related materials, and records tied to Epstein's network of powerful associates. Transparency advocates say the issue goes beyond Epstein himself. They argue the public has a right to know who enabled him, who protected him, and whether justice was obstructed. Social media has erupted with hashtags demanding full disclosure, with many asking why certain names and details remain sealed years after Epstein's death. Some legal experts point out that while privacy laws and ongoing investigations can justify limited redactions, over-withholding fuels public distrust. They say excessive secrecy only deepens suspicions that influential figures are being shielded. In response, the Department of Justice maintains that it has followed the law and balanced transparency with victim protection and legal obligations. Officials stress that some materials cannot be released due to court orders, privacy concerns, or national security considerations. However, critics counter that other high-profile cases have seen broader disclosures without compromising victims' rights, raising questions about consistency and accountability. Members of Congress from both parties have now joined the conversation, with some lawmakers calling for an independent review of how Epstein-related records were handled. They argue that restoring public trust requires clear answers, not silence. For Epstein's victims, this debate is deeply personal. Many say full transparency is essential for healing and justice, not only to acknowledge what happened, but to ensure such abuse of power never happens again. As pressure mounts, one question remains unanswered. Are there still Epstein files the public has never seen? And if so, why? Until those questions are resolved, the demand continues to echo across the nation. Release all the files. This is Wolf News, bringing you the stories others don't want ignored.